If you've ever typed something into ChatGPT and thought, that is not what I asked for, this video is for you. Because here's the thing, most of the time you're not doing anything wrong. But there are a few tiny habits a lot of us women over 50 have that completely confuse AI. And once you see them, it gets so much easier. Welcome back to my 90-day real-life AI journey. I'm Susan. I am actually in my early 60s, and I'm learning AI right along with you, the wins, the flops, and the what on earth did it just say moments. Today we're talking about what's really going on when ChatGPT keeps getting you wrong, and how a few small changes can make it feel less like a stubborn robot and more like a helpful assistant. Let's start with this. If ChatGPT has ever given you a weird, vague, or way off answer, you are not alone. I still remember the day I asked for a quick, easy dinner idea for tonight, and it confidently suggested something that looked like a 47-step eggplant casserole. That's when I thought, okay, either I'm terrible at asking or this thing, and I do not speak the same language. And here's what I realized. A lot of us women over 50 were taught to communicate in a very human way. We explain ourselves politely. We assume the other person has some context, and we don't like to correct people. That works beautifully with humans. But AI is different. AI is like a very smart alien that just landed here and has no idea who you are, what you like, or what you're trying to do. So if you feel like ChatGPT keeps getting you wrong, it's usually because of one of three things. You're not giving it enough context, you're asking in one long paragraph instead of step-by-step pieces, or you're not correcting it when it goes off track. I am guilty of doing all of these and had to learn what to do to get the results I am looking for. Okay, let's walk through each one with real examples. The first habit is giving too little context because to us, it feels obvious. For example, you might type, "What should I make for dinner?" But in your head, you're thinking, "I'm tired, I'm cooking for one, I don't want a huge mess, and I don't want anything spicy." ChatGPT doesn't know any of that. It does its best and gives you a list that doesn't fit your situation. Instead, try being specific upfront. Something like, "I'm a woman in my 60s, cooking for one or two. I'm tired and I want as little cleanup as possible. I have chicken, rice, and fresh vegetables. Give me 3 simple dinner ideas with short, easy instructions." You're not being extra, yet you're giving it the information it needed in the first place. The second habit is writing one long paragraph instead of breaking things into steps. Many of us were raised to give full explanations all in one go. ChatGPT can read that, but it doesn't always know which parts are the most important. Instead of writing one long message, try switching to a simple structure. Who you are, what your situation is, what you want, and how you want it delivered. Even just thinking in bullet points, not paragraphs, makes a huge difference in the clarity of what you get back. The third habit is the big one: we don't correct it. A lot of women over 50 feel uncomfortable saying, "No, that's not what I wanted." We assume we asked wrong, but ChatGPT actually expects correction. It improves with every adjustment. You can say things like, "Make this shorter, make this warmer, try that again, but simpler," or "That's not quite right. Give me 3 new options." You're not being rude, you're guiding it. Let me give you a real example. Imagine you need help writing an email to your doctor. Instead of saying, "Help me write an email about my symptoms," try this. "I'm a woman in my 60s writing to my doctor. I've been experiencing new symptoms for the last 2 weeks. I don't want to sound dramatic, but I don't want to minimize it either. Please write a short, clear email that lists the symptoms, mentions how long they've been happening, and asks whether I should schedule an appointment." And once it gives you the draft, follow up with, "Make it sound more like me. Warm, but still clear." That second message is where the magic happens. So if ChatGPT has been getting you wrong, it's not because you're behind or not techie. It's simply that it doesn't know who you are until you tell it. It doesn't know what matters until you spell it out. And it can't improve until you nudge it. Once you start adding a bit more context, asking in steps instead of paragraphs, and correcting it at least once, ChatGPT starts sounding less like like a random machine and more like a helpful assistant that actually understands you. And that's the whole point of this journey. Not to master every AI tool, but to make your real life feel a little lighter, a little clearer, and a little less overwhelming. If this helped you feel a little less wrong with ChatGPT, let me know in the comments or tell me what you want examples of next. I'm building this 90-day series around real questions from women just like you. That is it for today. Once again, thanks for watching. It is always appreciated. If you have found today's topic helpful, entertaining, or just want to join me on this journey, hit that like and subscribe. Until next time, when we explore more interesting AI topics together. What will it be? You'll have to come back and see. With that, I'll see you in the next video.